Hello there. How you guys doing? Back again. 2 nights in a row. Imagine that. Um, we are here. Rainy night in New Hope. Cold night. Rainy night. But we are at the Creeper Gallery in New Hope, Pennsylvania, 129 South Main Street, New Hope, Pennsylvania. If you're coming from Jersey, you go over the bridge, get on Main Street, and you go all the way left to the end. There's a lot of shops and restaurants between here and there, kind of by Helena, and lots of other shops between here and Lambertville and the bridge to Jersey. Definitely worth the trip to come see the Creeper Gallery and check out the entire town of New Hope. I'm going to show you guys around. Chris is back there. See her wandering by. Oh, she just disappeared. She was back there a minute ago. There she is, Heidi. But I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to show you guys the shop here like we always do before we get started. So bear with me 2 seconds. Here we are. Creeper Gallery. Again, worth the trip. Winter, spring, summer, fall, doesn't matter. Place is definitely worth coming to check out. Donna Marion, the owner, created a lot of this crazy stuff that you see in front of you here. I think her artwork is awesome. Give you just a quick overview of the front of the shop. There's Santa Claus there. Oh, I saw that piece on the website. But this is just, again, a quick look of what you see when I know the lights in the way there, but this is a quick view of what you're seeing in the front of the shop. Again, 129 South Main Street, New Hope, Pennsylvania. Definitely worth coming by, checking it out, not just for the haunted objects, but for all this cool stuff that you could see as well that we just show you in a minute. You can really come and take your time and get yourself a Red Room shirt. Check out all the cool stuff. I like those up there. I know they're selling like hotcakes up there. Every time I come, they're gone. We got this stuff over here. We got lots of stuff over here. Again, Donna acquires a lot of this stuff from all over. She also creates a lot of this stuff. I didn't see all the puppets over there last time. I don't know. Puppets kind of creep me out too. And then we come down this way and there's more. When you enter the back of the shop, there's cases with lots of other items in them. We got dolls. Got stuff back here. Again, Donna made a lot of this stuff. I'm surprised these guys are still here. I think they're really cool. You head back down this way, and how do you know you're approaching the Red Room? Well, two things. You've got cases full of dolls of nuns to protect you. You've got that guy there who is right underneath that sign. There it is. I got some more protection right there. And then you've got a wall full of crosses. Nothing says fun like all that religious stuff before you go into a room completely filled with haunted objects. Cases upon cases filled in the Red Room of haunted objects that we've investigated through the years. Week after week, year after year, we come here, try to communicate with the spirits that are connected to or attached to these items. There's the Ouija board. Again, everyone has a story. Everyone has a different attached. Some are more willing to talk than others, but this is the Red Room. This is where they all are. So if you get a chance to come here, this is really where you want to see. And we got our setup there. And there he is. That's what I was looking at online as well. The carnival Gaff. He's laying down on the kneeling bench there, which is kind of weird, but okay. So let me find Chris. Get started. Where you at? You and her? Well, I come with the filmer and she's bent over getting something.
I had to get a thing for your REM pod. I'm gonna shut off that light. Give me 1 second.
What? I had the antenna right here on the. I don't know what you. I had the antenna right there.
The what?
The antenna was right there. Antenna was right there.
Oh, it was?
I told you it was on the.
Oh, I didn't hear you. That's me. Okay.
All right. Well, in spite of Chris, I will get a few items done tonight, believe it or not. I work with the gremlin, but I do the best I can.
So,
To,
I don't know if John, did you say what it was yet?
no.
Okay. So, before I show you these items, I'm going to flat out say that if I could get my hands on these, and they should be in my own private collection, that's how taken I am with these, even without investigating. But here we go. Helena's gazing balls. Now, just to give you an idea, the size of this, I'm going to put my hand on it. It's a really good size. Here's the second one. And I'm going to read you the story. Helena's gazing balls, said to have been owned by, I'm going to say this wrong, theophysicist, occultist, Madam, this is a tongue twister.
Oh my God.
Blavatsky, aka Helena Petrovna Blavatsky, born in 1831 in the Ukraine. She passed in London in 1891. Husband one was Nikifor, blah, 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 blah. And husband two was Michael Bentinelli. And it goes on to her mother, her father's name. Her mother's name was Helena. Father's name was Henry. She started her occult spiritualistic church in 1875 on Sansom Street in Philadelphia in a small house. These balls were used for insight, meditation, and conjuring spirits. Claims are many spirits are still trapped within. There they are. And these are this doesn't do them justice. These are like amazing.
It's pretty good. I mean, I see it on the camera here on the screen.
Can you?
Yeah.
The energy that is coming off of these has drawn me from the moment you saw me. I walked right over and I go, John, immediately.
Heather, Jay, what's up? Patricia, Ann, how's everyone doing?
I am so drawn to these.
Francis, David, Cheryl.
And just so you guys, Matthew, I'm going to show you a picture of her when she was younger. I'm assuming this is. Donna, correct me if I'm wrong. This picture was, it was there, was in the thing. This is a picture of her when she was younger. Can you see that, John?
So we calling her Helena?
Helena. That's Helena B.
So it's so funny because you just picked up
the
no. Look on the back of that. Let me see it.
And this is when she was older.
Let's keep her there.
Okay, John.
Oh wow, but they come out really good on the screen there.
Oh, they're magnificent.
I'm gonna try to situate this. You can see me.
I would use these in scrying in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
Okay. We're going to do what we always do. We're going to try Helena. We are also, in a sense, I'm John. This is my wife, Chris, on the other side there that was talking. We also try to communicate, connect, interact with spirits in hopes of finding out more about them, finding out if there is an afterlife, having them talk about whatever they want to talk about. If they need help, if you need help, you could ask for it. As someone doing what you've done, you would think that you would want to kind of provide as many answers as you could for people like us and to show others to further validate that there is life after death and spirits do exist within the world, the living world. So we're going to try our methods, which Chris in a little while can use these in a way that she feels good about using them or in a way that she thinks is conducive. I'm just going to start this way and then I'll let Chris decide what she wants to do from here. But we're going to go from here into that room where you came from, the red room, and we're going to try a bunch of modern type of equipment to try to interact and communicate with you, starting with this device right here. It's a radio, a broken radio. I don't know, what were the years of her life? Was it way
1800s. She
Okay.
died in 1891.
Okay. So this is something called a radio. I know, difficult to understand, but its frequencies, music, and other things could be heard talking through the radio that people would broadcast. We're going to try to hear your voice. We're going to turn on this device, ask you questions, and in our own way, try to communicate with you without using kind of this method here. So if you can, please try to work with us, try to answer as loud and clear as you can using these things that I have here in front of me. And we may be able to hear your voice through this little device right here when we're all done. Okay. So I'm going to turn it on. Turn this on really low. Recording. Helena? Hello? Are you there? Can you hear me? Really loud. Hello, my name is John, and this is my wife, Chris. Helena, if you're here, could you please say hello? Or I'm here? I'm just going to put my hand on here just for energy's sake. Would you mind talking with us? I know it's difficult, confusing, but try to cast your voice. I know that barely came through. So it's a man, which is kind of strange. Is there someone with you? Was she married? Oh, she was married a few times, right?
She was married twice.
What were these used for? What did you use these for? Were they just to gaze into, like scrying? Is that how I use this? By looking into it and communicating? Can you hear me? Looking clear.
Helena, are you there? Can you come through clearer? Can you step forward? Use your gazing balls if you need to.
That's what they were for. You look into them.
Mm-hmm. These were said to be yours. You are a spiritualist. I'm going to say something that might trigger you. There's a lot of debate whether or not you are a charlatan. Can you react to that? Would you prefer to talk to John? I heard you were very bitter towards women.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
No. Why would that be?
Some speculated that she was scorned by a woman.
Helena, is it Helena or Helena?
I would say Helena.
You just said something right there. You said Helena. Helena, again, we're trying to prove that there's a connection here. Could you please say hello, or I'm here?
Maybe it's not her.
Again, these are the perfect items to use for what we do to help between the two of us. What we do and what you did should make that connection, you would think. 1, 2. Did you hear that? Yeah, I meant what we do and what you do, but that was a man who said 1, 2. Is this man connected to Helena? You said it is? How are you connected to her? What is your name? Do you mind telling us your name? The gentleman who said 1, 2? Who are you? Dr. Zeus. Please come forward and say your name and how you're connected to Helena. Who are you? We can look it up.
She claimed that she never...
What was that? 3. That was almost at the 5-minute mark. Helena, is this you? I was talking about the gentleman who was answering, and all of a sudden a female came through. Would you rather see again?
They claimed she never had
But this is past the 5-minute mark now.
She never had intimate relationship with any of her husbands, that she was celibate her whole life.
So Helena, you seem to respond when he started speaking. Would you rather us not even acknowledge him? Just ignore him entirely? We need to hear your voice then to confirm that or to let us know. Can you do that? Did I just say I'm coming to get you? Is that what that just said? I heard I come and get you.
I don't have my hearing aids in, so I can't tell.
I'm going to go back to the 5-minute mark and start from there. So I did ask her to come through if she didn't want to. That sounds like Lena, like a short name for Helena. That was a man.
Well, she had a Russian name that was that, and they said Helena. If you look in the thing, it started with a Y-E-L.
Again, Helena, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. This gentleman, if that's what I could call him, how does he relate to you? What is he to you that he keeps coming through? I'd rather just ignore him and talk to you. All right, that's good enough right there, because from the 5-minute mark on, there's stuff. And I think she said something about he came through, but to not go all the way back, because that's when everything started happening.
Keep in mind that these gazing balls are stated to have a lot of spirits still trapped within.
Are you there? I'm here. It's a castor. I'm barely a man.
Mm-hmm. how did the, and you were very, I would say, again, I'm here, between, what we do, is this man?
He's fast forwarding it to the 5-minute mark.
This must be up. What happened?
I was telling him that you were fast forwarding it to.
Telling us your name? The gentleman who said 1, 2. Who are you?
Here it happens. Wait 5 minutes.
Dr. Seuss.
What about here?
Please come forward and say your name and how you're connected to Helena. Who are you? We can look it up. She claimed that she never. She claimed that she never. She claimed that she never. She claimed that she never.
Helena?
She claimed that she never. She claimed that she never. What was that? 3. That was almost at the 5-minute mark. Helena, is this you? I was talking about the gentleman who was answering, and all of a sudden, a female came through. Did you not? Sudden, a female came through. Did you not?
Why would you do that, Mom?
A female came through. Did you not? A female came through. Did you not? A female came through. Did you not?
Thanks for the something.
Came through. Did you not? Again?
This is where she comes in.
That's the 5-minute mark now.
She never had intimate relationships with any of her husbands, that she was celibate her whole life.
So, Helena, you seem to respond when he started speaking. Would you rather us not even acknowledge him? Just ignore him entirely? We need to hear your voice then to confirm that and let us know. Can you do that?
Hey, I told you. I'm going to stop it right there. I said, if you want to stop him from coming through, we need to hear you to confirm that. And she says, I think I hear, I come and get you.
Can you do that?
Or I coming at you? I coming at you?
I
Right?
come and get you.
I come and get you?
Yes.
Yeah,
I come and
I
get
come
you.
and get you.
Did you just say I'm coming to get you? Is that what that just said? I heard I come and get you.
I don't have my hearing aids in, so I can't tell.
I'm going to go back to the 5-minute mark and start from there. So I did ask her to come through. If she did, her to come through. If she did, I did ask her to come through. If she did,
It says rain on it.
like Helena, like a short name for Helena, like a short. If she did,
No, it says rain on it. Something like
I
that.
like Helena, like a short name for Helena.
It was like rain on it. It was rain on.
She had a Russian name that was like that, and then said Helena. If you look in the thing, it started with a Y.
Again, Helena, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. This gentleman, if that's what I could call him, how does he relate to you? What is he to you that he keeps coming through? I'd rather just ignore him and talk. I'd rather just ignore him and talk. I'd rather just ignore him and talk.
He said, indeed you do.
I'd rather just ignore him and talk.
Indeed you do.
I'd rather just ignore him and talk.
Indeed you do.
All right, that's good enough.
Pretty good. Pretty
Very
good.
good.
I'm coming to.
People think they hear, a couple of them said, I hear I'm coming with.
Coming with you?
Yeah.
Okay, that was kind of, yeah, but indeed you do. She's trying to stop
Yeah.
whoever the other is from
Coming through.
interjecting himself, it sounds like.
Indeed you do.
Pretty good. I'm going to grab the obelisk. I'm going to grab the obelisk. I'll find them myself. I'm going to grab those. So I don't want you to try and carry those. If you could take that. I'll carry those up.
Just bear with us, guys. We're getting ready to set up into the back room. That's where I'm taking you back there now. Okay.
I'm going to move this. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Watch yourself.
We got to turn some things on.
I'll do that in a minute.
Yep.
I'm just going to situate it.
I'm good.
The other one.
Yep.
You got a flashlight? No.
Yeah, I do. It's on. So just to give you guys a little bit of interesting about Helena is that there was controversy about her with whether or not she was a charlatan. There was also controversy of a lot of the places that she said she traveled and got her knowledge from, because she opened up her own spiritualism. And I'm not even going to try to say the name of it because I'm very tongue-tied tonight. But the what she wrote about in see, I can't even say it. Watch my back. I heard you.
I need to.
She said she traveled all over Tibetan, that she met a lot of well-known people, or should I say people that were very affluent and very connected. And she said that, all of her theories and ideals and all of the stuff that came from her travels, and some came back and said hogwash, that she literally was in England the whole entire time, where she said she was traveling all over. But she could speak many different languages. And she was originally from Russia, the Russian Empire. She also was known to be heavy set. She dressed very, she was not tidy in any way, shape, or form. And they said that she dressed like a man. So there was an assumption that she was scorned by a woman because she was very bitter towards women. And that when she was doing her spiritualism and setting up her beliefs, pretty much, well, yeah, everybody says she's a he, but again, these are interpretations that you got to remember the time frame in the period, that if a woman dressed as a man, and again, we don't know. These are just, when somebody passes or somebody has a way of life that's different than anyone else's, there's always these assumptions that make us comfortable with our beliefs and our way of thinking. So keep that in mind when we're doing this. We're not going to take other people's impersonations of her as gospel. We're going to ask her. We're going to see what she's going to tell us.
What's with the antenna?
It's in my pocket. Here. I don't know which one. So keep that in mind, because I always say this after someone passes or somebody makes out, the person who knows that person the best is themselves. I wouldn't want someone else who didn't know me in life to speak for me and put assumptions on me, because boy, they'd probably be some good ones. That's for sure.
All right, let me just explain everything and then you can
Yes,
start.
explain to her. John's got a few new toys.
You're gonna have to back up just a bit.
Yeah.
All right. So, Helena, hopefully I'm saying your name right. I'm horrible with names. I apologize. But the things that we use instead of the spiritual things that you used in the past is we use more modern technology. Yeah, there we go. You're kind of messing with the things now, trying to figure out what they are and how they work, and that's fine. These illuminating purple glowing objects that you see here in the background, they react to energy. You emit energy, you release your energy back here in this area where these things are, the glowing purple objects. They will change colors and make music, believe it or not. That one that you were just touching is like a rainbow. You just move your hand around it and it will change colors of the rainbow. Won't hurt you. There's another one over there. This one here that's pulsating, kind of glowing, white. That one there, same thing. If you were to move around it, just going to change colors. There is a bell down here that you can just or move your hand around and that will go off. And then there's something else here that has the words. Do you have another flashlight? That's the one. So this has the word yes, no, male, female, hello, child, question mark, and goodbye. It has all these words on them. Word has a little tiny illuminating light or bulb underneath it. And if you wanted to answer using any of that, goodbye, hello, child, hit male, female, yes, no, you just put your hand in front of it like I'm doing, and it's going to show the colors.
Oh, that's really obvious, isn't it?
See that? That's all I have to do. If I wanted to answer yes, I would just put my hand by the yes, no by the no.
Oh.
Okay, so these are different things. And again, that's an EMF hit caused by the light when it turns purples. So I'll even use these little twinkly balls as well. Kind of sort of like metaphysical, in that they're little circular objects that you could try to channel energy in and out of. I don't know if that's going to stay there or not. Probably not. There it goes. That ain't going to stay. Put it over here. All right, you want to start? The recorder and stuff might still be up front.
Need one of those flashlights.
Probably going to have to. You hear me?
What?
You're probably going to have to go back up front and get the recorder.
I got the recorder.
Oh, do you?
I did.
All right.
Hello, Helena. So
Wait, this
I'm
chair
going to
is
reintroduce
in an
myself.
awful spot. Hold on a minute.
What?
This chair is in like the worst possible.
Why you did your walkthrough? I had to be there. Yes. See? Exactly. So
Someone's
Helena,
a bit snarky, Helena.
they call these gazing balls. Yep, you're right there, right? And I call them, and again, they're gazing balls is another name for it, a simple name, but we also call it scrying. Are you familiar with that term? Could you light that back up if you're familiar with scrying or the term scrying? I know that you opened up your own type of spiritualistic school or church or whatever you want to call it, and it was based in theories and you took.
Yeah. Oh, it's the temperature on the bottom of the REM pod.
I can't hear.
The bottom of the REM pod. You got to press the red button.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, to adjust the temperature.
That's all I have to do?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm really hard of hearing, guys, and my hearing aid is attached to the phone, so I can't use them. So if John hollers, it's because I can't hear him. I'm going to try this again, Helena. My name is Chris. This is John. I'm not a spiritualist like you are. I'm very faithful, and I do believe in the gazing into the crystal ball and mirrors and things like that to communicate with spirits or revealing things about yourself. But the thing that I'm really fascinated is that there's definitely an energy attached to these gazing balls of yours. And I wonder if it comes from, I know that there's a term that maybe some of the spirits are trapped within the gazing balls, that maybe you brought them forth. But your belief system was that we weren't talking to those who died, but something that was trying to fool you, or it was basically the outer shell of which, man, I wish you were in front of me where we could have a conversation about that, what you meant by that. So please don't be bitter and upset with me. They say that you were very bitter towards women. They made speculations on it, and these are things we're going to ask you and try to get an answer from you. So just bear with us. All we want to do is get to know you, connect to your objects that these were yours and you're still attached, or those that you knew are attached to them, that you could come forward to us. Would that be okay? And you can touch anything up there away from us to let us know that you're hearing me and you're okay with me continuing. And if you're not, because you did have an issue with women, you can light or ring something that you would prefer John to speak to you. We can do that. So are you okay with me continuing with you? I threw a lot at you. John threw a lot at you. So I'm going to try something. You traveled the world, so you know that there are very many different things that most people would not understand unless they experienced it, which they don't. And I'm sure when you brought up the things you saw and heard, people thought you were crazy. But this little box right here, I'm going to turn it on and you can actually use it to speak through. Okay? So I'm going to turn it on. Give me a minute.
Oh, you just got a big EMF hit right by the.
So you're there. Are you coming through the
Now
crystal
that
ball?
purple light means a really strong EMF. Well, no, actually, that's a
July.
not as strong.
What about July?
Green would be very strong. Purple's
What
just a
about
hit.
July? Why are you pointing out July? What's significant about July? I don't know if you could see that, but it just said July. I can't even hear this go off. And it's so funny that that went off, and then right after that went off, they said July. I'm going to plug this in. It's on the top, right? What's it doing now? Why did it turn yellow?
Yellow is temperature change, getting warmer over there.
She said tone. Is there something about my tone? John's tone? All right, I gotta plug this in so we can hear this.
Should be getting warmer over there. It's weird.
All right. Dark. What's dark? I don't believe these are dark.
Bridge. Well,
Okay.
Let's say bridge.
Yes.
So dark bridge.
Yes. And well.
What does that mean?
Don't know. All right, let's take a step back here. Okay, Helena? You threw a lot of words at us. So are you saying that you're coming over, or is it a dark bridge that you need to cross, or is it dark by a bridge to come over to us where you're trying to communicate with? You're a spiritualist. You communicated. You were a medium.
Whoa, see
I
that?
got that. I'm going to poke at you a little bit. If this is what this was, and this is what you did, and you weren't a charlatan, then meet us. I'm extending a hand out to you through to the other side, over that bridge, to bring you light. Can you meet me halfway? Speak to me. You said the dark and the bridge in July. July is significant somehow. I don't know why. Can you say one more thing?
She didn't pass in July, did she? I'm just curious because that maybe the dark bridge may be symbolizing death.
She was born July 31st.
Oh, no way. She was born in July.
Wait a minute.
Ever.
Ever.
Threshold.
Threshold. You're on
See,
the
we were
threshold?
talking about
You're
the
here?
bridge. We were talking about the bridge.
Where's that? Where's the other thing?
Was she born in July?
All it says here is that August 12th, OS 31st, July 1831.
Well,
She died May,
oh,
so she was born. But there's two, I don't understand it. What does that mean, Donna, when it said 12 August and
Wikipedia OS calendar was born in July.
31st? So are we talking about your birth? So she said there's a threshold. She just said threshold. Are you at the threshold? Oh, what's blinking? What's
Scalpel.
happening?
Scalpel.
So you're here. You came over the maybe she just crossed the
Oh,
threshold.
she knows what she's doing. She knows how to do it.
So you are a spiritualist. You know what would be really awesome if you have this ability? Do you see that little square box over here that John pointed out? That's you can see like blue lights on right by that white flashing, emitting white light. Right over there, a little further up. Can you run your hand over where it says female? Can you do that for me, Helena?
That's the couple again.
All right. Are you fascinated by those little balls of light?
What I find fascinating from a paranormal researcher perspective is that when you're dealing, we've dealt with spiritual people in the past
Yes.
as far as items, and they always can meet you halfway. See, now the temperature just changed over there.
Oh, wow.
Now the temperature just changed over there. It got warmer. It should be getting warmer.
You did touch the white light. You did let me know that you were there. Could you reach up a little further to that square box?
It should be getting warmer over there.
Can you do that?
It should be getting colder.
Yeah, because there's no heat on.
No, the
so
temperature's dropping.
It's cold. You know what? Oh, you didn't bring the Paratech, did you?
No.
I'm gonna try an EVP with her. Okay.
But again, I was just saying the spiritual people,
Thoroughfare.
they can meet you halfway every time.
Well, she just did, and she told me. She told us she's coming over a dark bridge.
Yeah.
And I said I'd meet you halfway.
Isn't that cool that she describes it?
And then she said threshold.
But isn't it cool that she describes it in that way? Is that, you should ask her, is that what it looks like when you come from there to here? Does it look like a dark bridge that you cross
What I want
from one fresh? I wonder if that's true.
I'm gonna. So John had this out there recording when he was asking you through a different box. We're just gonna put this up by. You left her picture out there, didn't you?
Yeah. I'll get it. I got to get my tablet anyway.
Yeah, I wanna put the picture up there.
You have a
because I wanna
flashlight?
Put this up there with her. John just walked away from
I
it.
had to get the picture.
It's just us. So I'm gonna put this recorder right up by you in the photo.
He's in there talking.
And no box or anything. Just John and I can see you and can hear you. And you can answer our questions directly. If you have the ability to light those things up and do what you just did, you definitely will be able to have the ability to talk to us through this. Thank you. I'm gonna put this right up there with you, with your gazing balls, and I am, out of respect, I'm gonna call it gazing balls. Okay. I'm gonna put that right in between the both of them, because then your picture, that's me, guys. Your picture will go right. You could see it right through. We can gaze through it to your picture. How's that? And I'm gonna put this up by your gazing balls. And I'm gonna hit record. That's me, guys. I set that off. And first session with Helena's gazing balls. Helena, are you here with us right now with your gazing balls? Is it true that you, how do I say this, promoted celibacy? They said that you were a charlatan. What do you say to that? You spoke several different languages. Could you tell me one that you spoke? How many husbands did you have? Were you ever honestly intimate with either one? Did you take offense to that question? You are now on the other side. Can you tell us something from the other side? So when you started doing this, you said we weren't communicating with the dead. If we were doing this, you said it was more the shell of whatever passed, or it was something that was not what we thought it was, fooling us. Do you still have those same beliefs? So you were, because of the way you dressed and how you presented yourself. I know there's much talk about that. Was this truly their interpretations of you? Was that true? Any way you want to. It's just the way things are, and it doesn't necessarily mean you're something that somebody says. So was it just what you were comfortable in? Were you a victim that might have created how you were? Or was people's view of you dead on?
So I'm going to ask you one more thing, and it's real simple, Helena, because I know I've asked you some very personal questions. Is there anything that you would like to say that I have not asked? Thank you, Helena.
There was a, Kathy heard it too.
What?
There was a tap in the room,
Is that what that was?
pretty loud. But you also had the dome, the round wire, and a lot of stuff. And now there's
What's
heat.
that?
That's heat.
All right, you're going to have to do this because you know I can't hear.
Hey, Wendy, where you been?
Wendy from Florida?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Wendy. Wendy. Is that what we called her that one time?
No, we didn't. Maybe you did, but I never called her Wendy.
Oh, the song. Wendy.
Not Jolene.
Okay. Here you go, Seth.
Duh. I specifically put the light there. See, there it was again. It was right in that corner. That tap. It was over there this time. All right, Helena. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm not gonna get too close. That's okay. Just gonna listen back to see if we can hear your voice. Okay.
There, so you can see it.
Is this on or no? Yeah.
First session with Helena's Gazing Balls. Helena's Gazing Balls. Helena. First session with Helena's Gazing Balls. Session with Helena's Gazing Balls. Helena,
This is very
are you
breathy.
here with us right now with your gazing balls? Is it true that you,
What was that?
that you, how do I say this? You, how do, that you, how do I,
I hear the, but I can't.
that you, how do I say this? Promoted celibacy.
People outside. There's talking, and then there's a whisper. I thought it was Jonathan. Right there. Right there. I think I hear Jonathan.
They said that you were a charlatan.
Look at a man.
What do you say to that? You spoke several different languages. Could you tell me one? You spoke several different languages. Could you tell me one that you could
Another breath.
several different languages? Could you tell me one? You spoke several different languages. Could you tell me one that you spoke?
It's not A, right?
No, it's just.
How many husbands did you have?
Many. Many. Many.
Wow.
Many or men. It's either men or many.
Were you ever honestly intimate with either one? Did you take offense to that question? You are now on the other side. Can you tell us something from the other side?
Did you hear that? Like a breath, like an exhale. It's a hard time making words.
So when you started doing this,
Oh,
you said we weren't communicating with the dead. If we were doing this, you said it was more the shell of whatever passed, or it was something that was not what we thought it was, fooling us. Do you still have those same beliefs?
she was a heavy smoker. You're correct, Kathy.
That might have been the top.
So you were,
Did you hear it? That's pretty loud.
because of the way you dressed and how you presented yourself. I know there's much talk about that. Was this truly their interpretations of you? Was that true? Today you can dress any way you want to. It's just the way things are, and it doesn't necessarily mean you're something that somebody says. So was it just what you were comfortable in? Were you a victim that might have created how you were? Or was people's view of you dead on? So I'm going to ask you one more thing, and it's real simple. One more thing, and it's.
What was you?
So I'm going to ask you one more.
What was it you?
No.
So I'm going to ask you. So I'm going to ask you one. So I'm going to ask you one. So I'm going to ask you one more thing, and it's real simple, Helena, because I know I've asked you some very personal questions. Is there anything that you would like to say that I have not asked? Thank you, Helena.
I want to go back and listen to that last question I asked, and
Well, I want to change something real quick.
there was something there.
I'm going to move this.
You guys heard that, right? In between I'm asking that question, there was like several words.
So I'm just going to reiterate again, Helena, if you're listening, and you can hear me. You're pretty good at touching the rainbows pretty much everywhere. This actually has the words yes, no, male, female, hello, child, question mark, like as if you don't understand, and the word goodbye if you just don't want to talk. Now, all I need to do is put my hand near any particular word to answer with that word, and it'll light up. See that? Not really too hard to do that. I'm just going to leave that next to the gazing balls to see if,
Somebody said the tripwire was moving before.
really,
Yeah.
which side?
I don't know. They just said, I just saw the little thing there, tripwire.
Again, I know it would take some energy to do that, but if you could pinpoint your energy on any one of those words, it would definitely help. And we'd be able to really see that you're someone who could channel and do different things and really try to bridge the gap. Like you said, come over that dark bridge and talk to us. What do you want to do now?
I wanted to go back to that, not the very last one, but the second to the last question, and just because people heard something there too.
First with Helena, just right now.
Somebody said what they thought they heard, but I can't read it.
Charlatan. Husband
See
was-
this? Kathy said.
What?
Kathy
the other
said,
side.
get blank
Said we
something
weren't
maybe
us.
back.
Have those same beliefs.
What? I don't know where I'm looking at.
It was the second to the last question.
Well, I'm at
So
3
you
minutes
were, because of the way you dressed and how you presented yourself. I know there's much talk about that. Was this truly their interpretations of you? Was that true? Today you can dress any way you want to. It's just the way things are, and it doesn't necessarily mean you're something that somebody says. So was it just what you were comfortable in? Were you a victim that might have created how you were? Or was people's view of you dead on?
That's it.
Someone,
Right there, right there.
so I'm going to ask.
Get something.
Right there. No, it's get back. I hear from here.
So I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
She got it. It's right there.
Get back.
So I'm going to ask you.
Yeah, that's pretty clear.
Wow.
So I'm going to ask you one more thing, and it's real simple, Helena, because I know I've asked you some very personal questions.
That's pretty darn clear too.
Yeah,
That's class A right there. That's
cow.
clear as day. And I got another
And there
temperature
she's
change
responding.
there. So it's always tough to again to
Her picture's in between the crystal balls too, the gazing balls. Because I just if there was an a way to like
it's
gaze
where?
through it
Okay.
in case it helped to push
So
her through more.
Helena, we don't want to cut this time short with you because it's our first time meeting you, and you are someone who, for us, makes this so much easier because you know how to meet us halfway, so to speak, when it comes to spirit
Yeah,
communication.
the fact that she told us the dark bridge
I love
and
that.
then
I love that.
threshold.
I love that.
And then as soon as she said threshold, she did the cat ball and the stuff were going
Yeah,
off.
I love that. Helena, the other side, spirit world, heaven, whatever people call it, different things. Are you able, are most spirits able to go there and come back here at will? Can they do that whenever they feel like it, to visit family or for holidays or to support loved ones, friends, whatever? Is that possible? Is it something that they could choose to do and come back when they want to? Could you, anything you want to touch there? I can't hear you. So anything you want to touch to answer? So most can't do that. that would explain a lot, I guess. That other person who was trying to come through, are there more spirits within the gazing ball that are around it and connected to it? Are there many others that could come in and out like a portal?
I hope you weren't offended by anything that I asked you. It was,
Back.
huh?
Just
Yeah,
say
get back.
That was at the end there.
So I meant no offense, Helena.
Okay, well, unless we do one more EVP,
Try it, because through
I don't
you.
think she's gonna answer me.
Well, she was very bitter towards women, so
No, it sounded like she was interacting with you. It didn't sound like she was
just give it a few. Let's see what happens. Just experiment, you know?
all right, Helena. I'm gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna put the this little recording device that we heard your voice, we heard get back. We heard a few breaths. That was kind of strange. I'm gonna put it right up there next to the gazing ball. And we're gonna ask you some more questions, okay? That's me. I'm hitting record. I'm putting it right there. So, Helena, I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. I was asking the question out loud before in hopes that you would touch something to answer. The question I have is someone who's a spiritualist and who knows how to do this. Can most spirits, people that have crossed over, can they come back and forth at will to visit family members, loved ones, friends, to support them in holidays or whatever? Is that possible? Can they do that? The idea of heaven and the afterlife, is it what we have heard that it is, kind of through religion? Is it some place where we meet up again with family and others that we've lost? What do you think about what we do and how we do it as opposed to what you would do? Do you think that there's value in the way that we try to interact and communicate with spirit? When you said get back, was that just in response to that specific question? Or were we getting just too close to your space, or did we say something inappropriate, or what did you mean by that? Okay, me.
I highly doubt they had open conversations like that.
Spiritual?
Yeah.
I mean, she's there now. Why wouldn't she?
I'm talking about, well, I don't know.
I would.
Maybe none of that matters.
I don't know about that. If you're someone who's used those things to openly communicate with spirits.
No, I meant her lifestyle.
Oh, well, that I don't know much about. Okay. With me hitting record, I'm putting it right there. So, Helena, I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. I was asking the question out loud before in hopes that you would touch something to answer. The question I have is someone who's a spiritualist and who knows how to do this. Can
no
Oh,
spirits,
I didn't
people
forget
that have
that.
crossed over, can they come back and forth at will to visit family members, loved ones, friends, to support them in holidays or whatever? Is that possible? Can they do that? Can they do that?
What the heck?
Or is that possible? Can they do that? Possible? Can they do that? Possible? Can they do that?
I don't know what that. There it is again. Hold on.
Can they do that?
Oh, she's talking too. It was like a.
Possible? Can they do that?
I want to hear. I think so.
Kathy's just like, mm-hmm.
I hear.
Can they do that?
I think so. I hear. I think so. Right there. Right there. I hear. I think so. Am I crazy?
The idea of heaven and the afterlife, is it what we have heard that it is, kind of through religion? Is it some place where we meet up again with family and others that we've lost?
Oh,
What do you think about what
that was
we
the
do
tripwires.
and how we do it, as opposed to what you would do? Do you think that there's value in the way that we try to interact and communicate with spirit? When you said get back, was that just in response to, was that just in response, in response, in response to that,
That's what she's saying. But
in response to that, in response to that specific question? Or were we getting just too close to your space, or did we say something inappropriate, or what did you mean by that? Okay.
well, Helena, that's pretty much the amount of time we're going to spend with you. We have someone else that we would like to try to talk to if there is anybody connected to it. But you made this pretty easy for us. I'm sure the more time, the more you get to know Chris and I, maybe the more you would interact and try to do more each time. And maybe you can give us some more answers as we go.
Stephanie's right too. Like just so Helena knows that you trust me and I trust you implicitly. That's just like if she has her relationship with women, the way they said she was very bitter towards women. Very. So it's just like that's a trust factor, you know?
So maybe again, when we maybe hopefully you're here again down the road when we come back. I'd love to talk to you some more and try to get as much information from you, someone who's probably just as curious as we are back when you were using all of these items. So thank you for
Yes.
taking the time and communicating with us.
You're very interesting, and I only scratched the
Yeah,
surface.
very
There's
little.
so much about you
Very
that I
little.
want to learn now, because you have a very interesting story. And the thing is, and I don't know if you knew this, but you got sick. It was part of a pandemic, and you had ended up getting cremated in a crematory in a big factory like one. There's actually a picture of that in there, John, if you wanted to like. I wonder if you even knew that,
Oh.
and
So
if
she
that was
doesn't-
even a
she doesn't have a
choice.
grave. She doesn't have a headstone.
The what?
She doesn't have a grave or a
No,
headstone.
no, she was cremated because they it was a pandemic time, and I guess that's what they did.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was 59 when she
Oh
passed.
wow.
It's
2 years
actually
older.
what I'm gonna be.
Okay. Does that matter to you at all, Helena, that you don't have a headstone, a marker of your life? Does that matter to you in any way?
There's a museum about her.
There you go. That's better than a marker and a headstone.
Like I said, very
Okay.
interesting woman.
Okay, well, we're gonna move on. That was different. I will never forget the dark bridge or the.
No, wasn't that
What
crazy?
what
The
an
dark
interesting-
bridge. When I said that I would give like my hand, I'd like dark bridge
What an
and then
interesting way to put
threshold.
that. Yeah, what an interesting way to put that. I really like that.
Maybe
I
like a
really do.
tunnel, huh?
Just interesting concept and her description of it. You know, I think that was really interesting.
We always learn something, don't we?
Not a fun one. Although I don't know if it's any fun at all.
All right. This baby's yours. I'm not too sure how I feel about this one.
I mean, we don't know. But it's going to be hard to lift it in there and do what we're going to do first. So
Do you want to try
I'm
that, or
gonna
you just
put this somewhere first.
it
Does
goes
go
right
in
here? Yeah, it's open.
'Cause I don't want to leave this.
John just needs to slide it back into its the gazing balls back to where they'll be safe.
These are heavy in there.
Yeah, and they're massively heavy.
This is on me.
The one is very heavy.
Did you open it?
Yep. Probably would have helped if I had the light for you.
We'll fix that one later. That's funny that it rolled from one to the other. Looked like it gave him a chance. I'm going to put your picture there too. This is all me setting everything off. I'll
Yeah.
just be in there. I'll put your picture right there for now. We'll fix it when we're done. Alrighty.
Grab that little thing right there too.
I have the other stuff.
It's right here.
Just real quick because we're going to fix it
Yeah.
after.
All right.
You got a light on this thing?
All right, guys. This is the next baby.
That's just cool. Whether it has something attached to it or not, it's still cool. Alrighty. Come to Papa.
Come to Papa. Oh, that's lovely. Come to Papa. Let me get out of your way. Ugh, get away from that. He brought it up next close to me, guys. I'm like, no. Heck no. It is very creepy. I have mixed feelings about it. John's going to read you all about it. I'm not too sure if I'm going to get involved in this one. We'll see how this one goes.
That's my feed. Okay.
Trying to get a good view of it.
There's a card right here. I don't know if there's any more information on there. says haunted sideshow mummy Gaff. We have no info on this Orneo Gaff, but it has a strong attachment. Now, gaffs are just like gags, right? Like circus gags, like
You mean it was made for the
yeah, it was-
sideshow?
yeah, like, it
Like
was
it's not
supposed to be
real? You gotta
something,
watch
but
your
it
flashlight.
was
It's
like a
like
prop.
blurring us out.
It was a prop, right? Like
I
people,
haven't. I have
people would
no.
pay a nickel, and then they told people it was somebody kind of mummified and wrapped up. Isn't that what a gaff is?
Donna, you still here?
I believe that's what a gaff is.
That it's not.
I don't think it's like a legit, like mummified person. I think it's just people pay a nickel, they go in, they see the half mummy, half pony, or pony, half whatever.
I mean,
horse
so
thing.
you don't think this is like real and any like it was done over bones? I don't know. I do not know. All I know is it's creepy. She said yes. So yes, what?
It's like a prop.
It was made to look, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
real.
yeah.
Sideshow fakes.
Okay.
Okay. But something's attached to it.
That helps.
Wonderful.
That helps.
Okay. Sideshow fake.
Okay, I like doing these pieces because it's a clean slate.
You know nothing.
No names, no nothing. Just go at it with just everything. See what you get. See what we come up with. Could be nothing. Could be something. But I enjoy doing stuff like this because someone said strong attachment. What does that mean? You know what I mean? Does it mean doing things, feelings, whatever? It's just a strong attachment, meaning somebody felt that about this piece. So we go in empty slate, no names, not knowing where it even came from, right? I mean, there's nothing even on it.
No, it's just that it was from a sideshow.
There we go. Okay, so
Brace myself.
So
Yes.
let me explain to you, my friend, who we are and what we do. I am John. That's my wife, Chris. You may have seen, you were in the room when we were just speaking with Helena. What we do is come in here and try to connect with things that meant something to someone, or if there's someone attached to certain objects or things that belong to them. In this case, we have what is essentially a prop that was in a circus that people would pay money for. And the idea that this was something real may have manifested something. In theory, people have that theory as well. You could create your own monster.
Like a lot of people
And-
being fearful of it.
Or just you're creating it by the energy you're putting into
Right.
whatever this is and the feelings behind it. That's a theory. I'm not saying that that's true at all. This could have belonged to someone who made it, or someone who used it every day could have died.
Someone
I don't know.
infused their own energy into
We
it.
don't know.
Yeah.
That's what we're just gonna go ahead and
Oh,
blank slate.
isn't that what happens with artwork, right, Donna? You leave a little piece of yourself in your work.
So the recorder's still up there and I have to get it. So
I can get it here.
I'll get it. We're going
You gonna leave me with it? Yeah, he is, and he took the dang flashlight away.
The dang flashlight is coming with me.
You're a peach, John. Like a tulpa. I don't even want to. Donna says strong attachment. It makes me wonder. Yeah. I know you guys want to see it. Oh, you're back. You almost scared me. I looked up and you're right there.
All right, my friend. We're gonna try as many different things as we can. We don't even know like circa what. So no idea time frame as far as what year this could be from. what it is seen, we know nothing. So we're going to try lots of different things to try to interact with you and hear your voice. The very best thing that you could do to help us is help us add information to what I just read here. You heard what I said. That's it. That's all we have. No name, no location, no life, nothing.
Who is the
Just
creator?
just blank. So you, whoever is connected to this, can explain to us who, where, why, and how. Okay? So we're going to turn this device on here in which we can maybe hear your voice. We're going to ask you questions, and I want you to just respond back
I need that other flashlight.
as clear as you can. Okay? So I'm turning on this button that can hear your voice and record it. Right now, I'm turning this box on. I'm not hearing anything. It's up on back there. All right, what's doing my thing?
Uh-oh.
What'd you do to my spirit box? Hold on. Wait a minute. What is going on here, fella? That's bizarre. That's really bizarre.
So everything's on, but
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not,
it's
it's
exactly
not,
what it was when we left it.
yeah. Nothing's changed from last time we were out here, but it's not doing anything, but it's on.
Everything's sweet.
It's so funny because Stephanie said she started sweating right before you did that.
Everything's sweeping. Everything's on. Literally everything.
Yeah, there's no reason for it not
No.
to.
Literally, I just left it on the whole entire time.
If you're doing that, can you release that and just let it be so that we could try to communicate with you?
What in the hell just happened?
Could
between
you
now
do
and
that,
then?
please? Oh,
Sorry.
could you do that? Could you stop that affecting that?
Let me I'm just gonna plug this one.
There he goes.
Did you hear what that just said?
What did it say?
It's a magical night.
Oh, wonderful.
Did you hear that?
I can't hear it. No.
It just said it's a magical night.
So why don't you just leave it out the.
Because you're gonna get a lot of static.
So we'll handle it.
We're gonna have to do it that way.
Yeah, we can handle it. Right, guys?
Yeah, we can handle it.
If you could just hear there was a magical night, why not?
That was particularly strange. It's a magical night. All right, we're gonna go with that route. That sucks. Let me turn it down. That's weird. That's really weird. All right, you're gonna get a lot of static.
I can't hear anything.
Hello, my friend. I'm John. Who might you be? What's your name?
Can't hear it.
Can you tell me? You tell me where you're from?
I think it's too low. Is mine that deaf?
Let me start from. It's going to be a lot of static. Hello, my friend. I'm John. Who might you be? What's your name?
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
I hear William Circus.
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
He says something about the circus.
What's your name?
The circus?
What's your name?
I hear something about the circus.
Can you tell me? Can you tell me where you're from? Can you tell me where you're from?
Birmingham.
Tell me where you're from? Can you tell me where you're from? Can you tell me where you're from?
I hear Birmingham. Let me try this again. I hear circus and Birmingham that time. Where's my my bucket? There it is. Give me 1 second. Let me just find something. Ah. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Someone said it sounded like something was soldier or something
know it
show
was
you. I
soldier.
don't know. Got to read those.
I heard something about the circus for sure. And then I could have swore I heard Birmingham. What does this attach to? All right, let's see if this will work out here. See, I'm not going to get any playthrough here, which is weird. No, I'm not getting any playthrough there. That's really bizarre. Really bizarre.
And there's no reason why it
No,
isn't.
You heard the
There's
first
no
session.
reason why that's not
You
working.
heard the first session. It was fine.
Brand new batteries,
Yeah.
got full
I
power,
don't understand it.
everything's there, and it's just not doing it.
No.
It's bizarre. And we just did it in the first session, no issues.
Yeah.
With Helena.
I don't know. That's really weird. All right, we're gonna have to go through it the other way. The hard way. The fun way. Let me get rid of this. Get this. And I'm gonna have to carry my friend back there.
Technology.
Ah, you son of a dog. Well, what's really strange is that, again, it shouldn't have any issues at all feeding
No.
through there. It really shouldn't. That's what's strange to me. That whole entire first session was fine, and then it's just stopped.
And you're not going to give up, are you?
I'm just checking it one more time. Yeah. Don't know. All right, I'm grabbing this. I'm going to grab.
All right, hand me that. I'll grab that so you can hold him because I'm not holding him.
Well, let me turn that off. What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Flashlight.
That's your baby to carry, not mine.
It's heavier than it was the first time. It's weird.
Huh?
It feels heavier.
Maybe the spirits are loading up.
Oh boy.
John just said that it feels like heavier than what he felt like when he first carried it out here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let you deal with this.
Oh, you want to hold it?
Nope. I'm not going to interact with it at all. That's on you, sir.
All right, buddy. I need to set you up.
Did he give you a name, William? You think?
I thought, again, I don't know what I heard. I definitely heard circus. 100%. I heard circus. But anything other than that, I'm not sure.
So he's just trying to set it up right
I
now.
thought I heard Birmingham too, but
Right.
I don't know.
So you think anything lighting up right now, it's because John is setting it up and hitting stuff. So false positives here. I don't know. There's just something about that thing. I mean, the fake Halloween props and stuff like that don't freak me out, but there's just something about that. I don't know. Or he was here the whole entire time when you explained all that stuff the first time. So
Forgive me,
how do we know if it's a he and not a her? Right?
I have no idea either way. Said I heard what I thought sounded like William, but what do I know? Over. All right, my friend. We don't know your name, so we're just gonna go based on that assumption that we don't know who you are.
Yeah, I heard Burlington. Christopher said.
All right. So again, as I was mentioning to you, what'd you do?
I just picked it up.
As I was mentioning to you out there, we don't have any information about you other than this was a circus gaff, and I don't even know for how many years or what state or if it traveled, or who's connected to it. But we have things around the gaff that respond to energy from spirit or whoever may be around the gaff. These lights that are up there, you see coming down towards the gaff, they change colors, they make music. If you were to release your energy, or if you want to just try to respond in that way, you can. These circles here that are on the gaff, there's one there, there's one down there. They change different colors like the rainbow. There is a box here in front of the gaff that has the word yes, no, female, male. All you got to do is move your hand in front of it like I'm doing. See the different color lights? It's pretty easy, just pinpoint one. If I wanted yes, I would just try to touch the yes, the word yes. No, same thing. Child, hello, goodbye. There's a bell over there. There's another circle over here. There's these little twinkly balls that you can touch. There's another bell down there. And then there's a strange thing here that makes music and lights up different colors. Believe it or not, we can't see you and hear you. Strong attachment usually means that the person is.
Oh.
Where'd that come from? As soon as I said strong attachment.
Yep. And it lit up the,
And temperature. Good.
That's the yellow.
Good. So now we're getting somewhere. So strong attachment to us means there's a spirit, a person who can really do things, interact, voices, moving things, shadows, whispers. That's a strong. Yeah,
Yeah, you go.
you're
That's
right.
right on top of the gaff.
Both of them. That one too. Down there.
Top and bottom.
See it?
Oh,
There comes both.
okay.
All right,
And just
my
as you
friend.
said, you're strong and can do it. So
You're gonna get somewhere. I got a feeling about you. You met the right person here. Me. I have a weird fascination with gaffs and what they were used for.
Really?
I don't like freak shows. I'm not a freak show person. I don't like when they do things to people or bearded people and all that. I don't like that kind of stuff. Exploiting people. That this stuff interests me.
Why?
Fake props that they used as real things.
Okay.
That's intriguing. But exploiting people, no.
So you don't think that
I
is
hate
why?
it.
Because people knew that that was fake?
No,
You
they
think?
didn't. But they.
So
they
why is
presented
that
it as real.
acceptable? But
They weren't exploiting little people or bearded women.
oh, the people themselves who
like
were
people with
okay,
tattoos or
not
things
those that were coming to
in
see
their
it, but the
faces.
person that was
No,
was.
this stuff fascinates me, like the Bat Boy, where they would formaldehyde things and all that.
Hmm.
This stuff would fascinate me because so many people were so intrigued by the notion of that being a mummified person.
Right.
You know, so let's try to figure out maybe who you are so we can give you a name.
Oh.
There we go. Sounds good, right? We're going to do this, you and I.
Was your name William? I need to not talk to it because it's going to make me.
Too late.
No.
We're going to try first name. We're going to try last name. We're going to try everything we can to get as much information from you to fill in that little tiny card with some more information. All right? We're really good.
Yeah.
Good. You're up for this. We're really going to try this. So that's my wife, Chris. I'm John. Let's ask, is your name William? I heard William Circus and then something else. William, if that is in fact your name, William or Bill, could you answer by something here showing me? Because I can't hear you. That beeping light, the circle, rainbows, whatever you could use. Shall we address you as William or Bill?
Right on.
William it is, or Bill. Don't know which is which. So, Bill short for William. Most people, I mean, William want to be called Bill. Bill, was this gaff something you made? Did you make this yourself? Were you the creator of this? Were you like the storyteller? Were you the guy that would say, "This is whoever mummy, the man who blah 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 was mummy"?
What, the presenter?
Were you the presenter? Were you the performer that would introduce these things and take people through? Huh. Well, I'm going to ask you a really strange question, and this is way out there, Bill William. Do you think you were created by the emotion and feelings and excitement or whatever you want to call it that people put into this gaff when they would see it and how they were to react to it? Do you feel like all that energy and memories and excitement and horror and all that stuff help manifest something or create? That's weird. That's weird. Now, could this potentially have been created from something that was already existing there?
Carnival life was hard.
Like, was there someone within the carnival? Chris brings up a good point. Was there someone who worked there that maybe had passed or something that was kind of, I don't know, was difficult or part of the family or whatever, who's kind of helped along whatever energy this is just by being there? I don't know how this works.
That's true. When I said the presenter, you call Carnival Barker.
All right, so we're off to a good start here. So this is what we're going to do here. I don't know. There it is. Another little box that we use. You may have heard Helena speaking through it. This box allows you to pick one word at a time. Did you hear that?
I sneezed.
Oh, I thought I heard something else. This allows you to pick one word at a time, and it won't be spoken through you per se. It'll be spoken through this box, and it'll appear in front of us so we could read it. Strange, I know, but you come from a world of strange, so shouldn't be that bad for you. So try your hardest as soon as I tell you. One word at a time to better fill in the puzzle that we're trying to fill in here. William, Bill. All right, I'm going to turn this on. Now, when I say ready, go, that's when I want you to start, concentrate, and try to say one word
Thank you, Kathy.
at a time that helps us recognize you or something about you. Okay? Ready? Go. One word.
Trick. Stood. Potential.
I asked for one word. I got trick, stood.
Trick?
Yeah.
Like trick, like fool people. Fake.
Stood, as in like stood up, and potential. Those are really three really strange words in that if I wanted to reach, I could make something of that, especially the trick part. Really, really strange.
Wonder if they ever have like angry people that felt, like if they ever found out it was fake.
Bill, I'm going to call you Bill, okay? I mean, I know some professional people or older people like being called William, depending on what time frame you're from. William, along those same lines of what we were asking about being kind of manifested or, well, he responds to that every time. Along those same lines of being given the energy to be by all of being around what you were around and people reacting the way they reacted to the Gaff. Could you give me a word through here to better help me understand what it is we're talking about here when it comes to you and who you are and how you came to be? Just try one more. Ready, go. This is strange. This is a really strange one. I like it though. What are they saying here? They're saying Cardinals moved around, a lot preventing attachments to local people. That's hard to deal with. Carnival Barker. Someone brings up a good point. Yeah, but they were like a family because they did travel together. Yeah, attachments to locals was kind of difficult because they never stayed in place for.
Well, again, they were considered like second citizens. They weren't treated well.
I mean, they were, but I'm talking about with each other. They were like a traveling.
I mean, like anything else, families had their issues.
Let's try something else here. You may have noticed the bells here. William. I'm going to call you William because William's probably more professional. I don't want to offend you by calling you Bill if you don't want to be called Bill. One's here. One's here.
Dawn.
What?
It said dong.
Dong?
Like dong. Isn't that weird?
John just dong the bell.
Holy
Oh,
sugar.
no. Okay.
Shall we do that again? You enjoy that? Again, I'm sure that's something you're familiar with.
Disease.
Disease?
Whoa.
Did it say disease?
Yes.
Even I heard that. And it said it creepy.
All right, hold on a minute. Where are we going with this?
Did somebody die from
I'm
disease?
going to ring that bell again because it seemed to wake you up a little bit. So you heard the bell. You said disease.
You couldn't even replicate that. That's crazy.
Is that something that happened to you, William?
What did carnies do with their disease? Did they just bury them along the way? And those who passed?
Did you have a disease, William? Is that what you passed from? You're doing good here. We're doing good figuring stuff out together. I don't know. I mean, tuberculosis. I'm trying to think. I mean, they had so many different things throughout the years. I couldn't even imagine.
Scarlet fever, Spanish. We don't even know the time frame.
No. Was your disease, was it an affliction of the lungs? Something to do with breathing, lungs? Legs, like polio or something like that? All right, we're going to do EVP because
Yeah, it
I'm
might be
liking-
strong for you.
I am liking you, William. I am.
Glad you
I
are.
like strange objects where we know nothing. I thoroughly enjoy that. So that bell, there's one there, one there. We haven't heard it ring, I think, once tonight. Maybe?
No,
Or like, no, not even with Helena. She didn't ring it.
no, I don't think so.
So, William, I'm gonna ask you to ring the bell. You said,
Oh.
yeah, down there. It's here and here. One here. There's another one. And there's one. There's two. And those lights, just you touch those with your finger. That one's rolling.
No
Oh,
way.
Shit.
It
Was
moved,
that one?
and that bell rang, and the cat ball was rolling.
Is that rolling? It looked like it was rolling.
Can you do that again, please?
Hey, you want to do some cool circus tricks? I'd love to make that twinkle ball light up and roll around that circle there.
Oh, I'm
Or
out of that
down
room
here,
if it does
I
that.
would be the first one to sing your praises forever, William, if I saw that.
What does that comment say?
Maybe they didn't have proper medical care on the road. Yeah, I'm sure that's true too.
What
Now,
was it?
Let's try EVP. Oh,
Oh, it did
Both.
it again.
at the same time.
Yeah.
And the bell. Come on, roll that twinkly ball, please. Give it a roll. Come on. Yeah, there's a heat signature.
You're there.
Come on, William.
Wow.
Please, please, please. I haven't seen a cat ball roll in a long time. Come on. Come on, you could do this.
It's giving you the bell.
Both. It's going back and forth.
What was it that you were reading? Because I couldn't hear you.
Just
That
now?
you.
It was about
Uh-huh. Okay.
it was about medical care from town, place to place, town to town.
Get the bell.
Hold on a minute here, William. Could we not ring the bell for
You gotta skip to it now. Stop.
Now, William, do you prefer William? Can I get a bell for that?
How about Bill? Ring the bell for Bill.
I don't think he likes talking to you. Bill? How about you go nuts ringing the bell? And then you just.
And now, because you said stop ringing the bell, I guess you made a mess. Oh.
I want that cat ball to roll so bad. I saw it move. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Remember, this box is still here for a word at a time if you want to try it. Okay. We're going to try to hear your voice. So I'm going to move that box there, and I'm going to put something on top of the gaff that we could hear your real voice, not this voice here, your real voice. Okay. And you can answer as loud and clear as you can. Okay, William? You still here? All right. I'm going to try it anyway, if I can find my recorder.
Band.
To say band, like band from somewhere?
No, like band, like a rock band. Did you play in a band, William? You're musical? That was a weird word to say. Holy shit.
Oh.
Sorry. So you played in a band. Huh. Did you play
Did they have bands on in the circus?
No, but I mean they could have when they were traveling,
Musicians?
hanging out.
Yeah.
Did you play
Entertain each
harmonica?
other.
Harmonica? Is that what you played?
Banjo? Violin? What else
Fiddle.
is some? Huh? A fiddle? What else?
Piano?
Oh. Fiddle?
I don't know if that was me or you. I said piano and you said fiddle.
I don't see them traveling with a piano, but what do I know?
I mean, they travel with cages full of lions and
And
stuff.
then, yeah,
All right, so we're going to try if I can find my recorder.
harmonica.
I said that. Did I not grab my
The
recorder?
cat ball went off all by itself.
Did it?
Yep. Put your light down.
I'm trying to just set up my recorder. Why don't I have the recorder?
What are you looking for?
The recorder.
You brought it in?
Oh, it's in my pocket. Oh, no, it's not in my pocket. Must be down there.
Some circuses had what?
Had bands. All right, I have to get the recorder there, William.
Here, you sit there. I'll get it.
Hang tight. William, you can follow Chris.
No. You stay right here with John.
There she goes. The follower.
Company.
Oh, I heard a bad word down there. All right, William, we're going to try to hear your voice. Okay?
You sure you don't have it?
It's not there? I don't think it's in my pocket. No, I don't have it. Whoa. Hang on, Bill. Trying to get some stuff done here, buddy. I don't know what we did to the recorder. There should be. No?
No,
Am I sitting there?
not here.
Everything is going wonky tonight.
Mostly.
Mostly what?
Slower.
Mostly slower? What does that mean?
You got it somewhere.
What does that mean? Mostly slow. Yeah, and then rang the bell. He said mostly slower. You're talking about that one? You're right about that?
Oh, give me a... Did you find it?
No, why would I find it? Let me look.
Mary.
Married.
No, it said Mary and Robert. That's weird. 2 names in a row.
Yeah. Mary and Robert. What's going on here?
What is going on?
It's not
here?
attached to anything, huh?
Mary and Robert. That is
Oh,
strange.
it's right here. You dropped it down here. There you go.
I like how
Well, I didn't have it.
We got a lot of questions here, William. A lot of them. Because now you're saying something about Mary and Robert. I mean, I don't know if these are your kids, your wife and your son. I don't know what's going on here, but we're going to ask you a lot of questions, okay? So I'm going to
Apparently, we're windjammers. Band windjammers. Never heard of that before. That expression, wind. Oh, is there? That's his signature.
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Windjammers. Somebody said something about windjammers.
What's your what? What are you pointing at?
A comment.
My grandparents' name.
But above that one.
That's what they called the bands. And
By Chief.
what are you trying to say? Oh shit! Did you see the mail button just flicker?
No. I got the phone on it, so the live on it. Did you guys see that light up?
I just looked up it said buy cheap, like something was cheap. I imagine it was fairly cheap to go in and see the Gaffs. And
You
I was
asking us to
laughing
come
when
and
I
see
saw
it?
The mail button
Flickered?
I'm going to turn this off, William, because we're getting really bogged down here
Deep.
with a riddle after riddle after riddle. So I'm going to move that box there and put a recorder up there. Okay. But I'm going to try this because I haven't held it yet. So let me try to hold it for a second. So, William, Bill, if that's your name, this box that I'm holding in my hand, I'll show it to you. Yes, no, male, female, hello, child, question mark, goodbye. Everything. If I move my fingers, I can make it light up all different colors. But I could also just answer one question too.
Oh, on the.
Yeah, I see. Like you're doing over there. I could touch goodbye right here and it'll light it up. I could touch child, it'll light it up. I could touch any of these and it'll light them up for me. Now you're doing it over there. Any chance you could do it in this box in my hand to enter well just do you like to be called William? Is William what you prefer to go by? Now there is a yes there. But if you want to say that you're a male, or you want to say hello, or you want to say goodbye, whatever. You touch this box in my hand. I mean, when and if this thing works is going to be so cool because it really is not a
Yeah.
false positive device.
Can you read, William?
It's not something that is just going to go off for the sake of going off. So I'm going to put this over here. That's me. And here we go. Okay. And I hear them bouncing around up there. So I'm praying to God I can get a good EVP. But we'll see what happens. All right, William. Now, notice how the bells have stopped.
Yeah.
Weird. And
And the cat balls went off. He's like,
you
yeah,
did that
I'll
on
show
purpose.
you.
You did that on purpose. You're a prankster. I get it. I get it. Notice how the bells have started again. Yeah, that's what I thought. Recorder,
What's that?
EMF hit. That's a subtle one. Dark green would be really strong surge. That's just a little EMF spike.
And you said the yellow is the temperature.
Yeah, and blue would be a cold spot.
What is blue?
Cold spot.
A cold spot. Okay.
So I'm going to put this on the gaff. Chris and I are going to ask questions from back here. and hopefully you'll be able to answer them as loud and clear as you can. I have it recording. I'm putting it on the gaff. I am moving away. So, your preference is William or Bill, if that is in fact your name. You said Robert and Mary, one after the other. Are they in any way related to you? We were talking about the possibility of this energy being created through the reaction and emotions and thoughts of people that were in the presence of this gaff. I heard the bell. I want to hear your voice say, yes, that's how this was created. Say yes, if that's true. Okay, lots of things going off. William or Bill, how about you tell us your last name? Try to pronounce that as clear as you can so we know who you are. We could look you up perhaps. How long were you with the circus? How long was this gaff with the circus? Now, the strong attachment that they talk about, is that because whoever this is feels like that's where they should be? They should be with a circus somewhere out on the road and not in someone's possession or in a shop. Is there anything at all that you want to say to us? Anything? I don't have to ask a question. You could just say something right now. Now, the immediate thought of the energy that I would think surrounded by this object, around this object, if little kids were going in there and they thought they were seeing a mummy man or a little small mummy man, they would be excited and afraid. Is that kind of what you make people feel when you're in the presence of them, even outside the circus? Okay. Were you in a band? You mentioned a band. Were you in a band? You also mentioned disease. What was the disease that you had? Do you know what it was called? I was just reading something and you're reacting as I'm reading it. Donna just wrote that you were referred to as the Mudman of Borneo. Now, how do you feel about that name? Is that a name that you were kind of proud that was given to this object because it had such, it had such a mysterious, feeling around it that who wouldn't want to see the Mudman of Borneo? I would. Did you find that offensive?
Were you someone who worked the sideshow?
Were you the person in charge of working the Mudman of Borneo exhibit? Was that your job? Taking people through there, explaining who the Mudman was? Telling the story?
Maybe he's the one that made it up. The creator, so to speak.
All right, that's enough. I'm gonna go on for 10
Right,
minutes.
right before you said that's enough, I heard something in here. I don't know what the heck it was.
Before I said enough and grabbed it?
Huh?
Before I said enough and grabbed it?
Yeah, I heard something. I
The
don't know what it
Mudman of
was.
Borneo. I like that. I like it. Yeah, I like it even more. I really do.
You
Chris
do
would
like the
never let me take
strange.
you home. Never. I would love to.
Actually, Don, I about had a heart attack because I thought he walked in the
Yes.
room here and said the monkey was in here, and I'm
I-
like, I'm going to sit
I
out in the
would love
car.
to have the Mudman in my home as part of my creepy exhibit that I have in my room, but Chris wouldn't let me in. I'm afraid of bad luck, so ain't gonna happen.
Not after that monkey.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, looky.
I'm telling you, him and I have a
A rapport.
kinship here, right? See, I get
You
it.
heard that too, Kathy.
She heard
It was
something?
from behind me.
She heard a voice.
She heard a tap. She heard a noise. There was a noise behind me. I could have sworn there was a noise.
I have it recording. I'm putting it on the gaff. I am moving away. I am moving away. I am moving away. So, your preference is William or Bill, if that is in fact your name. Damn, it's so freaking low. You said Robert and Mary, one after the other. Are they in any way related to you? Making those bells now after I rang them, huh? We were talking about the possibility of this energy being created through being created through the reaction and emotions and thoughts of people that were in the presence of this gaff.
Do you, I heard the
This is when
bell.
everything went off.
I want to hear your voice say, yes, that's how this was created. Say yes, if that's true.
Go back a little bit.
Where?
Go back to when you said, say yes, if it's true.
Say, yes, that's how this was created. Say yes.
Right there. What was that?
If that's how this was created. Say
right there.
Yes. If that's yes. Yes. That's how this was created. Say
right there.
Yes. If that's true.
See? You need to acknowledge it again. There it is again.
Ah! Go back.
What do you know? What's he saying? So, yes.
Ken?
I think I hear Jim. I think I hear Jim.
My hearing's
We
so
got
just.
Jim, Mary, Robert.
I thought I heard Ken, but I can't. My hearing's so
Lots of
bad.
things going off.
I hear Jim.
Yeah, that's what someone
Murder
else said
Bill.
too.
How about you tell us your last name? Try to pronounce that as clear as you can, so we know who you are. We can look you up, perhaps.
Yeah, they said Jim too.
Yeah, that was Jim. Robert, Mary, Jim.
Maybe he's naming the people that were a part of the.
How long were you with the circus? How long was this Gaff with the circus?
Oh.
Now, the strong attachment that they talk about, is that because whoever this is feels like that's where they should be? They should be with a circus somewhere out on the road and not.
Prior to that bell going off right there, I thought I heard someone just go, it was either woo or like either one right before the bell went off. I gotta go
Live?
back. Yeah, I got to go back to listen to it.
In someone's possession or in a shop.
That's a tap.
Loud one.
Is there anything at all that you want to say to us? Anything. I don't have to ask a question. You could just say something right now.
There's the tap.
Double bell too. Two taps.
Now, the
two
immediate
bells.
thought of the energy that I would think surrounded by this object, around this object, if little kids were going in there and they thought they were seeing a mummy man or a little small mummy man, they would be excited and afraid. Is that kind of what you make people feel when you're in the presence of them, even outside the circus? Okay. Were you in a band? You mentioned a band. Were you in a band? You also mentioned disease.
I got a headache.
What was the disease that you had? Do you know what it was called? I was just reading something and you're reacting as I'm reading it. Donna just wrote that you were referred to as the Mudman of Borneo.
Oh,
You hear that noise?
Of Borneo.
That was like a double.
Now,
again.
how do you feel about that name? Is that a name that you were kind of proud that was given to this object because it had such, it had such a mysterious, feeling around it that who wouldn't want to see the Mudman of Borneo? I would. Did you find that offensive?
The Mudman of Borneo.
I don't
Were
know.
you someone who worked the sideshow?
Were you the person in charge of working the Mudman of Borneo exhibit? Was that your job?
Say it again.
Taking people through there, explaining who the Mudman was, telling the story.
Yep.
I'd be the one who made it up. The creator, so to speak.
There's that tap.
All right.
See it? That was loud. That was like glass.
I just want to turn the oven on one more time before we stop, just to see what he says. He seemed to kind of work this out before when I asked him to, so this will be it. All right, Mudman of Borneo. I think that's cool as hell. I'm not saying in jest. I think that's a cool as hell name for any Gaff, to be honest with you. Original. I've never heard anything like that before. So I think that's really cool. That's just me. All right, ready? We're going to do the ready, go again, one word at a time for the last time. And then we're going to say goodnight to you. And we're going to pack up and we're going to go home. So I'm hitting the button. Mudman of Borneo. You say whatever you want, one word at a time. Ready? Go.
Pain. Edison.
Pain and Edison.
It said pain.
Yeah, the pain was definitely emphasized.
And it said disease before. So
Edison. That's weird.
Edison, location, name,
Or
what?
Edison, was he around? at the
Time
time
frame,
of
Edison?
With all that stuff? Thomas Edison? Is that what you're equating all the lights to and the music? Thomas Edison? No? All right. Last chance here. William, Bill, Robert, Mary, Jim, whoever.
Mudman.
Mudman of Borneo.
That was a creepy voice.
My new favorite, Gav. It was very nice speaking with you. I think we added a little bit to what we had. I'm hoping William is your name or Bill, so that at least people could come and.
Well, we
refer
know
to-
that he was part of the sideshow.
I mean, there's a weird energy here for sure. Nothing that I'm concerned about, but what I want to see with the Mudman of Borneo in my room.
Right.
No, because
No. Right. Yeah. No, you wouldn't.
yeah, because he may be kind of running around the room at night. But yeah, so he's gonna be running around the room at night by himself. And I don't want the Mudman. I do not
No.
want the Mudman of Benario running around my room.
Well, being
at
that you
night
did
when
a
I'm trying
sideshow,
to
I'm sure
sleep.
you had a sense of
So,
humor.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching 2 nights in a row. We'll be back on again probably whatever tonight, maybe Friday night. Oh no, we have an event Friday night.
Yeah.
So probably Saturday night we'll be back on after the Centenary University event. So have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching.
Good night, everybody. Stay healthy, stay well. Please be safe and remember to be kind to each other. Good night, everyone.
One man of Benario.